Hello and welcome. I want to talk to you guys about the proper way to write a blog. And this is actually my platform here, my blog through LevelOneNetwork. And I just got through writing a blog entitled Thanks, LevelOneNetwork for helping me get found. You know, it is something that I have begun to notice, especially over the past year. I joined LevelOneNetwork about a year ago, just over a year ago now. It is approaching July 2014, and I signed up with LevelOneNetwork around March of 2013, so just over a year. And what I have noticed in just this past year is that I have had more people opting into my list than I had before. Now, I really have to preface this. See, I got back into network marketing in 2009, and Facebook was very popular. Facebook was, it was sort of new still, and you could really put a link on your Facebook wall and get a lot of traffic. But a lot of things have changed about Facebook in the past 4 years. And I write a little bit about it in this article here, but I want to kind of expand a little bit more in this video while I'm talking to you about sort of what I was getting at, you know, and it's been publicized. You know, Facebook has gone public within the past 4 years. Facebook has got more and more advertisers advertising on their platform in the past 4 years. They've changed up advertising in the past 4 years. They've created all sorts of new avenues and ways for people to target a niche market on Facebook over the past 4 years. So a lot has happened on Facebook over the past 4 years, and there's a lot of talk about how many of us are not really seeing all of our friends. Many of us are not seeing what our friends are posting. It's the news feed is now trying to figure out which post to show us. And even if we go with the most recent option versus top stories, because some of you guys know about that little trick too, even then, you're still not seeing everybody. So because of these changes, you guys, Facebook is not as effective as it used to be for marketers. It's not as effective. Now you really got to spend some money if you really want to use Facebook. And this is where LevelOneNetwork is so powerful. See, in the past year, I have noticed an increase in everything, in the number of automatic sales that I get while I'm sleeping, in the number of automatic opt-ins I get, in the number of views to my YouTube channels. Folks, everything has increased. The only thing that changed was LevelOneNetwork, and this is why I wrote this article here. I hope you guys get a chance to read it. As it really goes into the crux of what LevelOneNetwork is really about. It's really about SEO. This is a buzzword that we keep hearing, SEO, search engine optimization. A lot of networkers are just like me. They're running from it. I ran from SEO for a long time, you guys. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to run from this topic, and I'm going to explain why. You know, there's a learning curve. Again, I write about it in the article. Please read it. There's a learning curve associated with any new skill. Anything you want to learn, anything in life, there's going to be a learning curve to it. You know, when I first got into MLM, I had a lot of things that I needed to learn, but I learned them. It took time, and some things I'm still learning. You and I can't run from the curve. Don't run from the curve. Embrace the learning curve. Know that it's going to be a struggle at times. Some things aren't going to make sense. Go through it. Because at the end is crystal clear understanding. See, I did not understand the importance of three-way calls when I first got into network marketing, and then I started using them. Then I started going to trainings and listening to top money earners talk about them. And how people's perceptions change when they hear sometimes the same information from a different person. And there are so many people in network marketing today who don't understand three ways. because it's a learning curve. It's difficult. They're not going through it. They're not just doing it. So they're unable to crystally clear see how beneficial three-way calls are. Well, it's the same thing with SEO, especially today, especially with so many things changing, not only with Facebook, but even with search engines. See, a lot of people will cheat to rank because that's what search engine optimization is all about. It's about being ranked, getting found on that first page. When people are looking for a product, a service, if you're marketing it, if you're promoting it, you want to be found. There are millions of people out there marketing and promoting the same thing, and so you want to stand out. SEO is how you do it, but a lot of people cheat. And what happens is Google adjusts. So a lot of people who may be ranked today might not be ranked when the next change comes out, because Google adjusts and make sure that those who are ranking high are there organically, that these are actually relevant to what people are looking for. And so again, this is how you write a blog. What you'll notice here is it's pretty long, pretty wordy. Don't run from this. Don't look at this and say, oh man, I'm gonna have to write all of that. Let me go buy some software. Let me go cheat. Let me go do this or that. This is what a lot of people do. They run from the learning curve. They look for shortcuts, and they don't get the results because they don't put in the work. See, a lot of people want to lose weight, but they don't want to exercise. You know, a lot of people want to be rich, but they don't want to do the work that produces wealth. A lot of people want knowledge, but they don't want to seek wisdom. They just want it to fall in their laps. It's not going to happen. This is what I love about Level One Network. Dan Miller teaches you SEO. He teaches you how to do it. He teaches you how to do it manually, not with software. He teaches you how to write content so that your rankings won't drop when changes are made to the search engine. Not too long ago, a change came out known as Penguin. Penguin was going to go around and drop all types of articles that weren't there organically, right? And look, I'm just going to go live and show you guys something. Yes, that's my back office for Level One. Give me 1 second. All right. As you guys can see here, this was written in May of 2013, and guess who that is? Let's go ahead and click on it. Okay. So a year later, I'm still ranked on the first page of Google. I opt in for Solivay all the time. Folks are signing up and dropping me questions about the service all the time. And I'm going to be honest, if I worked even harder, I would have even more opt-ins and more leads coming my way, because I'm ranked. So when people type in Solivay compensation plan, they're finding me. They're finding me. Now, if you're a network marketer, how many of you want to be found? If you want to be found, sign up for the course and learn how to blog the right way. Don't run from this. A lot of you guys are writing stuff on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram when you could be learning how to do it here in a blog that you put together, that you take the time to create, to craft, that is original and unique. And what you'll learn is a lot of these same techniques that we're using to get ranked through our blog work for our own blogs and our own domains that we own, as well as YouTube. I get a ton of views on my YouTube videos, especially the ones I try to get views on. right? And it's a beautiful feeling to be in this position right now today, knowing that anyone who wants to really do this can. Look. I'm going to give you guys an example of another program that came out around the same time as Level One Network. That program is DS Domination. Now, a lot of people who signed up for Level One Network drifted over to DSD and ended up making a lot of money. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it's a different platform from Level One Network. Level One Network is blogging, but mostly it's SEO trading. It's learning search engine optimization. That can be a lot of work. So can copying and pasting and listing items on eBay. It's just that it's a little bit easier to copy and paste and list items on eBay. But that being said, a lot of things that he teaches through DS Domination have to do with learning how to be found on eBay, from having the right titles, from having your keywords in place. And I'm going to tell you guys something. A lot of the top earners in DS Domination came out of Level One Network. You research their YouTube channels, you'll see the evidence yourself. That a lot of them came out of Level One Network. A couple of them came from other places. They had built really nice affiliate networks. And so a lot of their money came from pushing the program. But I'm talking about the leaders in DSD who are making a lot of money selling products on eBay. Most of them came through Level One Network first. That's very important. That's vital to you. Now look, if you're already in DS Domination, this information will benefit you. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I recommend both. If you can afford to run a business where you're going to have a monthly investment, this is a solid investment to include in that portfolio. And if you're wise about it, if you're smart about it, you'll promote Level One Network because it's an awesome affiliate program attached. The money you can make here is pretty fantastic. Okay? But just know going in that if you're only promoting it for the money that can be made, you're going to come across people who whine and cry and complain about the work. Because real SEO, real search engine optimization, getting ranked, being ranked, and staying ranked requires work. So some people aren't going to be able to get ranked because they're just too lazy, if we can just be honest about it. But a lot of people, you guys, a lot of people that come through Level One Network that you refer are going to thank you for it. Just like I'm here now thanking Dan Miller. Now, I'm not going to break it down all the way to you guys, but there's some important stuff in here that you want to see. In this particular blog, okay, I just wrote it moments ago. I'm going to come back in a week or so, but I expect this to be ranked on the first page for Level One Network. I'm going to do some things here. I'm going to put some work in, but I do expect this to start showing up for a couple of reasons. There's a lot of really good, relevant content in here that I believe are going to help a lot of people, and I'm going to create a couple more things to go with it. But you know, I don't want to bore you with the details. Plus, this isn't going to make much sense to you if you haven't taken the course. That's why I went to Google real quick and just typed something random in, because I knew what the result would be. I know I'm ranked on the first page of Google for this keyword and several others. All right? And so with that, you guys, I want to thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Take advantage of opportunity. You know, opportunity is a window of time. It will close eventually. We hope that the opportunity to make money with Level One Network will remain open for some time, as it hasn't gained the type of popularity that Empower Network has, and even a few other blogging platforms. So what that means is that there's a ton of people who have not discovered the awesome training that is involved here. And yet again, just because it's awesome doesn't mean people will actually pay attention. So There's a ton of great books out there that people have never read. There's a ton of great training out there that people have never actually applied, right? So, we can't worry about that. We have to simply worry about ourselves. We have to position ourselves in good opportunities. We have to apply information to benefit ourselves, and then simply invite other people to do the same. We have to give them that opportunity. Once again, folks, thanks for watching How to Write a Blog. We'll talk to you soon.